Welcome back to episode 3 of the chicken coop build. Today we are going to do the framing for the roof. Let's get to it. Here we are going to grab our 2x4s so we can make the rafters for the roofing. To get the angle for the roofing, we take our square and we're going to adjust it to 6 on the common. By doing that, it will provide us a 26-degree angle for our roofing and allow rain and snow to run down the coop roofing without collapsing anything. Now we set up the miter saw to 26 degrees, and then we will rip down all 18 of our rafters. Eventually we'll trim down the rafters to 4 feet long, but for now we'll leave them around 5 feet till everything gets assembled on the roofing. For our coop run to be 7.5 feet tall, we set up supports on both ends that fall in the middle of the structure. By adding the supports, we can mark where the ridge needs to rest on the supports. After finding the correct measurements, we'll use clamps to hold the ridge in place and attach it to the supports with a couple screws. And by doing so, that will hold the ridge in place till the rafters get installed into the framing and ridge. To get the rafters to sit flush onto the framing, we take our circular saw to cut an angle into it. To get that measurement before cutting, we put it up against the ridge and then we trace it onto the rafter. If you have an easier way of finding that measurement, let us know down in the comment section below, because really any tips or tricks will help us out in the long run. Here is a mock-up of what the roof will look like once installed onto the ridge and framing of the structure. To install the rafters, we will countersink a hole and then add our exterior screws after that. By doing so, it will allow us to prevent blowout from just adding the screws, and it will also hide the screws so that our roofing can sit flush onto the structure. When we add the rafters, they sit about every 2 feet from each other, and this is what it should look like on half of the structure. After doing that, you will line up the other side and copy what you just did, and then you'll finally add your collar beams to attach each side together. As you can see, this is what it should look like underneath the structure. I appreciate all the support from you guys. Let us know down below how the coop is turning out, and leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It'll help grow this channel. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next week's episode.